let's go with this one. I'll be on the Plains next year. Questions?
All right, you all fire away with your questions.
What was the deciding factor?
I knew I've been to Auburn a couple times, and every time I've been there, I'm telling you, man, it's just there's a feel to Auburn that it felt like in my household. It's just a whole net community. I mean, you're meeting people's parents, grandparents, daughters, children. I mean, you're meeting everyone, and you just feel that family culture, and you know you can trust that. You feel safe in that. And when I went down there, it's a small town relatively, but it's got a lot of fire to it. I love the feeling of it, and I mean that was the deciding factor. All three programs, great academic schools, great weight rooms, all of that. But that feeling right there is what separated them.
What are you going to study?
I'm thinking about physical therapy right now.
Kerryon, you talked about the relationship part of things being really important. Talk about Coach Malzahn, Coach Lashley, Coach Horton, and how big they were in the city.
Coach Lashley, Coach Horton, and Coach Malzahn, those guys they're good Christian guys. They know they will get on to you, but it's out of love, And I sat down and talked with them my last visit, all three of them in the room, and we just had, an hour-long conversation about just family. It was barely, they started on football 10 minutes, then we started on the character, the family part and aspect of it, and that really struck me with the way my family is structured. That'll take you farther than the football will any day.
You mentioned family. How much influence did your family have? I mean, you've known your family all these years. What did they have to do with it?
It was, it's weird at first, us being Florida State fans, of course. You're like, you've always had that dream. But at the end of the day, when I told my family the decision, it was, this is your choice. It's not like they hated the school at all. They loved it as well. And they just knew the type of person I was. They knew the type of people they are. And they just supported me 100%. And it's nice to have a family like that who can support you 100%.
You said a few days ago you weren't going to tell any of the staffs. Did you ever tell any of the staffs?
The only the only people who knew were I told Coach Kerryon and I told my dad or my mom. And those were the only people that knew. I really wanted to make that secret. So, because I knew I had a clear mind. I got their inputs, of course. And from what I got back, it was 100% feedback as well. So those were the only people.
Just to follow up to that, how difficult was it keeping that secret?
It was difficult. A lot of people wanted a lot of answers. A lot of people wanted answers from other people. It was difficult, but at the same time, it was a good joy, just to know that, just to have that blessing of being recognized as that and people wanting to know. It was a great opportunity for me and my family.
Hey, Kerryon, how firm are you on Auburn? Is that going to stay the same next year, or sometimes people decommit? Has there been something that maybe has crept into your mind? Even Florida State, you said, has been your love for all of these years. What is Auburn going to be? Who you feel like you're going to be going with?
I've always said from the beginning of this process I was not going to be a guy to commit, decommit. But at the same time, I don't think any athlete, especially in his junior year, is 200% committed to a college. But I'll tell you something, I'm not going to be that guy who commits to one school, decommits. And I feel great at Auburn, and I wouldn't expect that to change if I was anybody else.
Do you plan on taking any other visits in the upcoming year?
Of course, you have to see that opportunity as well. Though, like I said, nobody's 100%, even though I am pretty safe at Auburn. But at the same time, you have to give that opportunity to other people. They've spent time, you've spent time, so you have to give the other opportunity to other people.
Do you remember the exact moment when you figured out that's where you wanted to go? Who were you around? Who was the first people you told?
The first person I told was my dad, or Coach Kerryon actually. He asked me about it, and then my dad 10 minutes after. But I think I kind of made a decision probably about 2 weeks before that. I was just sitting in my room at night, just thinking about the visit that I went on, and just how great I felt while I was there, and it just struck me, it just hit me that that's where I need to be, that's where I should be, and that was the best place for me to be for the next 4 years.
Why'd you do this so early?
Like I said, I had a great feeling in Auburn, and I knew that was the that would be the place. And, you know, so, I mean, why wait if you have your mind made up? You know, that's just allowing unnecessary drama and stuff. So I was like, let's go ahead and get this thing done with.
You talked about versatility in the offense, the fact they do so many different things. How important was that to you as well?
That was important as well because, you know, they like I've always said, they specialize in getting the players the ball in space and giving them the best opportunity to make big plays in space. And, you know, that's something that I feel like that Coach Kerryon and our coaching staff has did a great job with me in getting me in space and being able to make plays. And I feel like that's something that they can do as well.
Kerryon, did the depth chart at Auburn how much of an impact on your recruitment did that have?
I mean, every place has a different depth chart. And, I mean, as far as the top three go, I mean, they all had a need for a running back. But at the same time, I'm not going to be mad with another 5-star guy in the backfield with me to take the 20 carries off my hand. That's not something I have Malik here. It's not something that's going to be on my mind. I know if I go out and compete, I can play at any level I want to, and it's just going to take hard work.
You going to the Auburn spring game this weekend?
I'm not sure yet. Not sure.
Is Malik going with you?
No, I'm not. I don't know his plans either.
You remember the very first time you were contacted by a school, either verbally, phone, or a letter, and when it was?
You go back to freshman year. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, I can't go back that far in time.
So many guys, once they commit, they kind of turn into recruiters. Are you looking forward to that part of this time now where you get to talk to guys and talk to them about all?
I am actually. That's one thing that a guy named Tyler Queen at Auburn has done. He's always talked to me and been in contact with me. And that seems like something, you know, when you like a school, why not have other people join you, you know, to help you and help the school? And that seems like it'd be a great thing to do, you know. I'm not a master talker, manipulator or anything, but I do look forward to that aspect of it as well.
Were there any current or former athletes at Auburn that helped you make this decision?
I've talked to Rudy and Cameron at Auburn before, but it wasn't really as, you know, it's not like they were trying to recruit me or anything. Like, those guys understand as well, you know, you got to make the best decision for you. And, I mean, at the bottom, other people's words help you, but at the bottom line, it's your heart and it's your decision, it's your college, your future, where you have to go.
There was talk that you had a conversation with Cam Newton. Was that true, and did that have anything to do with it?
Yeah, I was on the phone one day with I was on the phone with Coach Horton one day, and he said, yeah, somebody want to talk to me. I get on the phone, and this guy, he's kind of bouncy guy. Who is this? You know, call him sir, yes sir, no sir. Who is this? I said, who's this? He starts laughing. It's Cam Newton. I'm in the car with my dad. I'm just dropping the phone. I have excitement. And I mean, he just shared some words with me, you know, just do what's right for you, you know, make sure schooling comes first. That's why he was back at Auburn to finish his schooling. And so, I mean, we had a casual conversation.
Your brother went through a similar experience. How did he help you during this?
Kerryon, his surprisingly wasn't on as large a scale as mine, as early as mine, but he knows how coaches can be, he knows how players can be, he knows how schools can be. And really his thing, along with the rest of my family, is make the best decision for you. You know, just where you want to be. It's not his career, it's not their career, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. And he really helped me just to realize that, you know, it is mine, and that's my career too. Of course, they have a tremendous input in it, but at the bottom line, it's my decision, and it's where I'm going to be. So he's been a help, just like he is in anything else, and just keeping my mind clear.
Kerryon, how's the rest of basketball?
It's doing good. You know, I got about another week or so before I get fully cleared, so I'm getting back there.
Are you gonna have any contact in the spring, or are you gonna have to wait till the summer till you get back rolling?
Probably the summer. Just, you know, I will be out there in spring. You know, just getting back in the groove of things, helping the young guys. You know, we got a lot of new guys, so I will be out there, but probably not contact-wise. Yeah.
Kerryon, the order in finish: Auburn, Florida State, Alabama third, and your thoughts on Alabama?
Alabama, it's no bash to Alabama at all. It's still a great school, still a great coaching staff, and you know, like I've always said, they know how to develop players as well. So I mean, it's no bash in Alabama at all. You know, I just felt like this was the right decision for me.
This is a big step. What's left for you here at Madison Academy?
What's left for me here, we've got a team coming back next year that has a tough schedule that people are expecting high expectations from, and we plan to exceed those expectations and more. So we know let off. I know the coaches aren't going to allow it. So we got another state championship to go after. So that's what's next for us.
You feel like you're going to be a marked man once the season starts? I mean,
I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I'm just looking forward to actually getting the season started. It should be a very exciting year.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you all for coming.